In this video, I'm gonna go over 7 things that you should never skimp out on or cheap out on. Let's get right into it. I'm gonna start off with what I believe is to be the most important one, and that is your health. I'm talking about your physical, emotional, and mental health. Mark my words when I say it is not worth it to neglect these things, and it's also not worth it to cheap out on them. If getting a slightly more expensive gym membership ensures that you actually make it to the gym because of its aesthetic, then do it. Invest in it. Invest in yourself. If investing in a personal trainer is the only way that you will actually work out, then do it. If you feel like crap lately and you have a lot of depression and anxiety, go see a therapist. Start eating whole foods to ensure that you feel better. If you don't feel good in these aspects of life, in your physical, emotional, mental, then nothing else in your life will feel good either. And everything else will also just feel like it's falling apart. You need to continually work on your mental, emotional, physical well-being so that you have the physical energy and the mental capacity to achieve your goals and to work towards your goals. And even just to function properly in your day-to-day life. I'm not saying spend beyond your means and invest in these things if you truly don't have the money, but this is more so if you can afford to do so, and it will ensure that you meet your goal because of the additional investment. Just do it. Number 2 is investing in self-improvement. Now, number 2 is kind of a branch off from number 1, but it's to ensure that you do not cheap out on self-improvement. Many people think that once you start going to school, that's it. You have to stop learning, and this could not be further from the truth. You should be a lifelong student of life. If there's something that you want to work on about yourself or something you want to improve on yourself, then do it. Invest in yourself. Buy the course that shows you how to grow your YouTube channel. Buy and read the book on diet and nutrition and implement it so that you can feel better. If you have been wanting to get better at tennis, hire a private coach or start going to group tennis lessons. There are so many resources out there and even free resources that can help you to develop and build upon these skills. And this can really lead to great personal and professional growth. Spending on quality educational resources can provide long-term benefits and make you feel more fulfilled. Number 3 is to not cheap out on hiring professionals. For example, hire a tax professional who is an expert in this field instead of doing your own taxes. And yes, I agree that it is going to be a little bit more money up front, maybe a few $100s, but maybe this tax professional can actually help you save thousands of dollars on your taxes, or actually help you to get money on your tax returns instead of having to pay. So in that scenario, it would be completely worth it because you do not have the expertise, but these professionals do. Sometimes you have to spend money to earn or save money. It's just weird how that works sometimes. Or for example, if you're trying to hang up a new light fixture or chandelier in your dining room, but you know nothing about wiring or electrical or power, instead of doing it yourself and cutting the wrong wire and now having to spend $500 more to redo the wiring, just hire a professional for a couple $100 and they'll get it done for you. And this way you could save money potentially from a bigger disaster. Number 4 is to not cheap out on skincare products. I'm not saying that you have to buy the most crazy expensive skincare products out there, but just ensure that you are investing in good quality products. After all, these are things that go on your face, and your face is the first thing that you see in the morning when you wake up. It's the first thing other people see. And it can really lead to how confident you feel during the day. And in turn, this can lead to your overall well-being. I personally really love Korean skincare products. They aren't crazy expensive, but the quality is just top-notch, best in industry in my opinion. And they use all these really naturally derived ingredients that are so good and beneficial for your skin. I will link some of my absolute favorites down in the description box below if you feel like checking them out. If you're getting any value from this video at all, please go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. It would really mean a lot to me, and this way you'll be notified if I upload any similar videos. Number 5 is to not cheap out on your hobbies and interests. If you really want to become better at playing tennis because it helps you exercise, it releases endorphins, it gives you more energy to make progress towards your other life goals, and it contributes to your overall happiness, then hire that private tutor or take those group classes and just do it. Invest in it. If something like a hobby or an interest genuinely makes you happy and makes you a better person and makes you feel more fulfilled in life, then by all means, spend money on it. Don't cheap out on it. Chances are you will not regret it and you will be making progress towards your end goal, leading to your overall well-being. And that's what we're all about here. The sixth thing that you should not cheap out on ever is contributing money towards an emergency fund. Guys, if I have learned anything in this life, it's that this life is not guaranteed and it is not predictable at all. Plan for things to go against your plan. Rainy days can literally come out of nowhere. If you have a good emergency fund built up to the side, then at least when disaster strikes, but for example, you get laid off, you lose your job, you have unexpected medical bills that you have to pay, at least you will not be stressed out about finances. It's really not worth it, in my opinion, to not have an emergency fund set up. A lot of times people just say, yeah, I'll start contributing next month. There's still some more shopping I want to do. I'd rather spend my money on this and that instead of saving it. And then all of a sudden they lose their job. And in this economy in America right now, this is not uncommon. I know so many friends and family that have gotten laid off, lost their job literally the day of without even anticipating it, completely unexpected. And they're so stressed out because they now cannot pay their bills or are having trouble finding another job because, again, this economy just sucks. Whereas if they had started saving up for an emergency fund a long time ago, they would at least be covered for the next 3 to 6, ideally 12 months and not been so stressed about finances while looking for another job. So again, don't skimp out on setting money aside every single month or every single paycheck for an emergency fund. I promise you, life is unpredictable. Disaster strikes when you least expect it, and at least you'll have peace of mind knowing that your finances are in order and you don't have to worry about money for a bit. Number 7 is do not cheap out on investing. Investing is so important because it helps your money grow and build wealth over time. And it will also help you to build wealth passively. Investing protects your money against inflation and ensures that it holds its value and purchasing power. It's also essential that you invest so that you have enough money for when you retire. Investing can give you a lot of extra financial freedom. It can help you save for big purchases such as your first home or college education. And seriously, people who are not allocating some money towards investing every paycheck or every month are literally leaving money out on the table. You guys, this is how the rich get richer and how they continue to build wealth. It is by investing in stocks, bonds, and real estate. If you have no idea how to invest or even where to get started, but it's something that you've been wanting to do, then I highly suggest you check this video out next where I go into just that. I'll catch you in the next video.